sit back and be prepared for some major DIY renovation action. That's what happened at the weekend. I think you'll be impressed.
A little different than all the rest.
Welcome and good morning. Well, this is a great start to a Friday. More soil is being taken away from the massive rubble heap. This is really going down quite quickly now. I think there's 2 or 3 more loads to go. It really is all happening here this morning. The yellow lorry has just dropped off a cement mixer because we'll need that for the weekend. This is very exciting. It's all go, go, go. Our poor neighbours will wonder what on earth is going on with all these lorries. It's really good for us though. As you can see, the grabber is having to go over the hedge and into the garden. We're up early this morning, trying to make the most of the cooler morning before the sun hits. So we're just measuring the gate, and the next job is to go and get some oak fence posts so that we can hopefully get the fence and gate up this weekend. We're also trying to build a log store, so it's all go. 92... So nice, isn't it? By what's
92 by 160.
92 by 160. And what fittings do we need? Because I've just noticed that they're really odd fittings.
You need an ordinary gate fitting for the top one, which is fine just to hang it off. But the bottom one, I have got a photograph somewhere, but on an old phone, but I don't know where it is. I think it's 2 spikes, and it kind of rolls. It rolls around across those 2 metal spikes. So we'll have to work something out.
So how wide is the path?
The path is 92.
The path is 92 as well.
We made it okay. So if we lose these bricks here, which is what you wanted to kind of make it fade into the grass, didn't you?
Yes. Yes. Brilliant. Well, so we're going to get the gate posts for the fence here. The gate posts. We all ready? Let's go then.
Come on.
4.
4? Where's the 4th one?
Oh no, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, come on then. Mark really does know how to treat me. He brings me to the nicest places. Here we are at the wood merchants. Let's go and see if we can find the oak posts that we need. So there they are, the 3 oak posts that we've chosen. Right, so that's oak posts bought. Now on to Juson's for cement.
Yep.
I've lost count of how many weekends I've spent driving around builders' merchants picking up materials. You may wonder why we're not getting on with the ensuite or the bedroom and why we're now building a log store, but there's a really good reason. If you remember, we were actually storing logs last year in our new bedroom, so that's not going to work moving forward. We've also got a log fueled range cooker, and so really with this lovely warm weather we need to order at least 100 tonnes of logs, and we need somewhere to put it to keep it all dry. So this is something that is on our list for this year, and it's all of a sudden become quite a priority. So we're hoping to get a concrete base down this weekend and even start erecting the walls. This really is a priority job at the moment, but rest assured the ensuite is ticking away in the background. You may think that Mark does all the hard work, but that's not entirely true, as you're about to see. We have chosen probably the hottest weekend of the year to do this. It's currently 30 degrees and the sun is scorching. Lots of drink breaks, I think, are needed today. For the record, I just want it to be known that Mark is an absolute taskmaster. It's so hot, I really don't like the sun at all, but he is insistent that we carry on working, so on we go. This is how far we got this morning. We've done quite a lot.
Yeah, we have.
So just need to clear this wood and a few other bits and then start preparing the base. So it's going to be quite a big log store, but we really do need a big one because we're going to need to fill it with lots and lots of wood to keep the log burners and the log-fired stove going. So that's this area. Now I can't wait to get rid of the sheds as well. That's for next year. Gosh, that's a job well done. Now we need to dig out the base and make it as flat as possible so that we can lay some concrete. You just wouldn't believe the size of some of the roots coming off of that hedge. They're whoppers. This looks like seriously hard work. I think I'll leave this bit to Mark. This wasn't expected.
No.
Quite nice though.
Weather, isn't it?
Actually feels lovely. Perfect timing because I've just made tea, so are you going to come in? It's so nice to see the rain. It's good for the plants and it's really nice that it's cooling the temperature a bit. It should make it a bit easier to carry on with work. I didn't realise you were back out. I was waiting for you.
Did say I was going.
I didn't hear you. It's getting there.
Yep.
So today we're just looking to put the frame in place for the concrete.
I think so.
Do you need more?
Wouldn't hurt actually. If you can find some more like that.
Yeah, we'll just tip those out and I'll go and get some more. And in we go to the stock garden. And I'm hoping to see, yes, there he is, Mark, with my cup of tea, sitting in my chair.
I don't believe it's your chair.
It's the comfortable chair.
Snooze you lose.
Cup of tea, and then on we crack.
Yep.
It's such a nice temperature at the moment. And we're just enjoying a sit down before we get on. Are you feeling a bit tired today?
Broken, so
You're broken. Well, you never know when to stop.
absolutely.
You absolutely pushed us to the limit yesterday.
Yeah, tired.
Can you be sensible today
Yeah.
and wear a hat and put some suntan lotion on?
Yeah. Do that in a minute.
You're going to put some on in a bit?
Yeah.
You're in the shade at the moment. Don't want another beetroot looking husband. Right, I'm here to help.
Okay.
So what we're doing this morning is just making sure that the gate posts and fence posts are in place But before we do that, Mark just needs to make little pointy things at the top just to give the post a bit more shape. I'll show you. So he's just making them look like this, just to give them a bit more character. Ready for me? What do you need me to do?
I need to just support this wood whilst I'm cutting it.
Okay. Let's have a look.
There you go.
Very good. Looks good.
Burnt it a bit there, but that's fine.
It'll soon weather. What we're trying to achieve in this area is erecting a big gate which we salvaged from an old rectory in Lincolnshire, and then also building an espalier where we'll grow 2 pear trees along some wire. Visually, we want to create a boundary without putting up a solid fence, so you'll be able to see through it into the main garden, and I think that that's going to look really lovely. For transparency, I'll just explain why we're doing this now, because I know some of you get very, very frustrated with us when you think that we're going off and doing something that we don't need to do. But if we create the espalier structure now, it means that we'll be able to buy 2 pear rootstock in autumn and plant those. And it also means that I can get on with phase 2 of the herb garden. I come to a bit of a grinding halt on my project because I needed Mark's input on this, and we also needed to remove that big mound of rubble. So with Mark's input this weekend, I can then hopefully carry on with phase 2 of the herb garden on my own whilst he carries on with his jobs. You may not always understand what we're doing, but there is always a method behind the madness. We're almost ready to start pouring the concrete. Just need to put this damp-proof membrane down, and thankfully it's not so hot today as it was yesterday, so it's a lot more pleasant. We should be able to get on just perfectly. We need to make sure that this damp-proof membrane is hole-free and is also spread out sufficiently, and then we can start pouring the concrete, which is really exciting. We've come such a long way already. Mark's taping something up, and my job is to try and iron out all the creases. Let's see how I get on. That's it, we're all ready, and I think we're off. Here comes the first load. It's my job to spread it all out and to make sure there's an even distribution and that it's thick enough. Doesn't sound too hard, does it? I remember watching the concrete being poured when we did the kitchen, so hopefully I can remember the techniques that they use, and I'll try and put some of them into practice now. Oh goodness, this feels never ending. I can see that we're getting there, but my goodness, it's taking such a long time. We've been at it all day already. I can't believe how much we've done. We're nearly there. It's taken us all day and it just seems to be never ending, but I think we're going to get it finished today, which is just brilliant, which means we can start putting up the log store hopefully next weekend. I better get on. As we're finishing off the concrete base, let me remind you about Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee is a website where, if you enjoy our content, you can buy us a coffee as a sign of appreciation. As always, there's a link in the description below, and a big thank you to everybody who has already bought us a coffee. You don't have to stop.
I finished.
Have you?
Yeah, too late.
I missed it. Well, we need to do some more.
Okay.
So I think if we do the end one,
Yeah.
we'll do the end one and then we can work out the centre point, and we need to get a bigger gate post for the one that the gate's hanging off.
That's going to be our line down to there.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's
Okay?
fine. Yep.
So you just want me to hold that there.
Yeah, hold my wood.
No need to be smutty.
I don't believe I was being smutty. Filth. Alright.
What a weekend. I feel so much better now. I've had a shower and I've just come out. I've treated myself to my first ever bottle of white port. So I poured myself a white port and I've come to sit in my herb garden. Rowan's waving at me. Are you okay, Rowan? Yeah. So I think all I will do now is sit in the garden, enjoy my port and just sit here enjoying the coolness of the evening and just relax and unwind. Definitely go to bed early and sleep very well, I think. I'll see you in the morning. Bye for now. Wow, what a weekend that was. It was so hot, but we really did get so much done. Let me just show you exactly what we did. We only managed to get 2 posts in the ground. To be honest, we just ran out of steam and we need to get a slightly bigger post for the one that's going to hang the gate. But we know what we're doing. We've got 2 in place already. So that's the start. Hopefully we can get the rest sorted next weekend. And there it is. 1 log shed base. It may not be perfect, but it will certainly do the job. We're going to use reclaimed materials for the rest of this project. As always, I hope you enjoyed that and thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate your support and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when